The Ministry of Home Affairs held a ceasefire monitoring review committee meeting with NSC and IM on the 16th of April at New Delhi's Hotel Ashok to review the observance of ceasefire ground rules and related issues. The NSC and IM was represented by a 10-member team, while from the government side, Special Secretary Internal Security, Ministry of Home Affairs, Mr. A.P. Maheshwari, Joint Secretary Northeast, Ministry of Home Affairs, Mr. Satyendra Garg, and top officials besides security personnel attended. Both sides were satisfied with the meeting.
Today we had a meeting with NSC and IM. Basically the ceasefire monitoring review committee meeting, where it's an annual exercise where we discuss observance of the ground rules and any problem regarding ceasefire which either party, Government of India or NSC and IM, face these problems. So we discuss it in absolutely atmosphere of cordiality and all these things. So different point of view, of course, sometimes are there. But today, of course, whatever point were raised by NSC and IM, were discussed. But some of the issues we deferred because Chairman CFMG today is not there. He had a personal bereavement, so he could not be. So some of the issues we have postponed. But rest of the issues regarding jurisdiction of the ceasefire, regarding issues coming up day-to-day, violation of ceasefire, we discussed. And in some matter, of course, there were disagreement, but in many matters we could resolve.
This is a ground rule review committee meeting, and we have had a very cordial meeting right now. So definitely we believe that it will be, in the long run, it will be for the better of both India and Nagas.
Rubbishing the claim that NSC and IM cadres are deserting and joining the Congo group, Mr. Phung Thing said,
"Oh, is it? I never know that. They can claim many things. So what comment do you want? When they can comment so many things, Government of India, we don't have much to say about that because we are definitely concerned about the solution for the Nagas. And that is why we have taken patiently our leadership with our leadership 22 years. We have already made our positions clear to them. So because it's Nagas, we are having a Government of India and the NASN had a discussion, deliberations for the last 22 years. And that it is all for all the Nagas. So we have put forward that our cadres are everywhere. The movement is with the people. So definitely I don't have to specify certain areas and then that it is only covered in these areas. It's the whole of Naga areas we are talking about.
Extortions are a major issue in Nagaland. Mass protest rallies have been organized to register public protest against forcible collections by different underground groups, including the NSC and IM. The centre maintains that any forcible collection is against the ground rules.
They have a different point of view on many things, including this one, what we call, what rightly is called extortion, but they say it's taxation. So we discussed many other things, but ground rules clearly say that any forcible collection of money is prohibited. So if anything where use of force is there, so that I think, though we might have different perceptions, but we know what is what.
The question of extortions, because we have just discussed it, the question of this extortion does not arise when there is a question of tax. But it is the NNPCs which has been created by that. It is not me to answer.